What's going on, YouTube? All right, today we're going to do which device is the king when it comes to battery life. Okay, now I'm going to test out all 5 of these phones at the same time. These are the 5 devices that I have that have the best battery life. They give me the best battery life overall. The Asus ROG 5, the Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra, the Google Pixel 6 Pro, the LGV60, and the Redmi Note 11 Pro. Now with the Asus ROG 5, it has the biggest battery at 6,000 milliamp hours. The Mi 11, 5,000 milliamp hours. The Google Pixel 6 Pro, 5,001 milliamp hours. The LGV60, 5,000 milliamp hours. And the Redmi Note 11 Pro, 5,160 milliamp hours. So you do have some variations with all of these when it comes to the battery capacity. But battery capacity is not everything. You know, smaller batteries, I've had smaller batteries that outperformed larger batteries. Okay, so battery capacity is not everything. It's how well the battery is optimized that matters. But I've taken all 5 of these chargers off the charger at the same time, so they're all at 100% battery life. So you can see up there, 100%. LGV60, 100%. Google Pixel 6 Pro, 100%. Mi 11 Ultra, 100%. And the Asus ROG 5, 100%. So everything is at 100%. So this is going to be fair across the board. Now I'm going to set this thing up this way. I'm going to play my start track, Deep Space Nine. I'm going to attempt to play all 173 videos, and which one conks out the first, whichever one lasts the longest is the battery champ. Now I know most of you probably think it's automatically going to be the ROG 6, but that's not guaranteed to be that's not guaranteed to be how it's going to go down. Okay, just making assumptions. So I'm going to play all of them the same thing. I'm going to play the whole thing. Hold up, wait for this to load up. The whole series, basically. All right, so go here. I'm gonna start at season. Okay, now this is going backwards, for set up backwards for some weird reason. I don't know why. Okay, hold on a second. For some reason it's not starting. Well, it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter because it's gonna start from the top. Okay, there it is. It's gonna work its way down. All right. Now, of course, I'm not gonna make y'all sit on the phone, watch this, because this is gonna take literally hours. Literally hours. But I want to do this because I want y'all to see which one is the best. Okay, Deep Space Nine, here you go. Gonna start at season 1, yep. And my Redmi Note 11. Gonna also start at 1. Okay, so as you can see, all 5 are set up to play Deep Space Nine for as long as possible, whichever one conks out first. I'll let you know which one goes out first, all the way up until the one that lasts the longest. But definitely I'll get back to you with that video. All right. So I'm not going to start them now because I don't have the volume down on all of them, and then I don't want to get no copyright infringement type of issue. So as soon as I finish this video, I'm going to start them all. I'll get back to you guys. I don't know if it'll be later or tomorrow, but I'll definitely get back to you and let you know which one is the battery champ. All right, check you guys out in the next one. Peace. All right, these are the results from my battery performance tests with the Asus ROG 5, the Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra, the Google Pixel 6 Pro, the LG V60, and the Redmi Note 11 Pro. Now, this was an interesting test, and let me say this. Now, I conducted this test, doing continuous video playback. Now, most people are not going to be on their phone watching videos for 12, 13, 14, 16 hours. It's not going to happen. It's just not. Now, if anybody out there that can actually sit and watch videos for 16 hours straight, you need to let me know who you are, because you must be ain't got no life at all, because that would just be crazy. But anyway, so there's, don't take this as the be all battery test, because it's not, because most people don't use their phone like this. They don't. Most people, they checking social media, they're checking their emails, they're surfing the net, they're listening, Spotify or different streaming music on their device, they're doing business things with their phone, they're on their phone talking, they're texting, watching YouTube videos, and everybody uses their phone differently. Like when I conducted this test with these phones, I was using it at 100% brightness. Now, most people probably don't have their phones at 100% brightness, but I do. I'm using Quad HD resolution if it has it. I'm using the high refresh rate if it has it. I'm using always on display if it has it at its peak brightness. That's how I use my phone. So I'm a moderate to heavy user. So this is not the be-all battery test. But if you're somebody that's just watching, videos for like maybe 3 or 4 hours, because I mean, that's possible depending on what kind of job you have. You could be a security guard. You could have a job where you're able to you're sitting all day. Maybe you're waiting for phone calls, or, just a job where you have the opportunity to just watch videos all day. And if you do, I'm going to let you know which one of these is going to give you the best battery life. Okay, if you're just watching continuous video playback. Also, keep in mind, now, I wasn't streaming anything. These were Star Trek episodes that I had already stored on all of these devices, so there wasn't nothing streamed, and I was using Wi-Fi for all 5 devices, not using, a SIM card. All right, so keep that in mind. Now, once again, I'll give you the battery capacity numbers for each of these devices before I give you my final numbers. With the Asus ROG Phone 6,000 milliamp hour battery, this has the biggest battery out of all of these devices. With the Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra, 5,000 milliamp hour battery. With the Pixel 6 Pro, 5,001 milliamp hour battery. I don't know why they did 5,001, but that's what they did. LGV60, 5,000 milliamp hour battery. And the Redmi 11 Pro, 5,160 milliamp hour battery. All right, so let's get to the numbers. The first device to give out, and this is the max number I got for on-screen time. The first device they gave up was the Mi 11 Ultra. Yes, this was the first one to go out. Now, I love this device. This is a great device. Definitely can hang with any flagship device that's already out there and that is going to come out this year. This is going to be able to hang with any device with that secondary display. These cameras are great. Battery life is great. But let me give you the numbers with the battery life. I was able to get 10 hours and 30 minutes of on-screen time with the Mi 11 Ultra. Okay? 10 hours and 30 minutes of screen on time. That's still excellent. I'm telling you, that's great. So that's a whole day easily. You had a job for 8 hours. You even if you was at your job for 10 hours, this battery is going to be fine for you. Okay. The second battery of a device to conk out on me and go down was the Google Pixel 6 Pro. Now, like I said earlier, this has a 5,001 milliamp hour battery. Battery life on here is really great. I mean, even with just regular usage, excellent. Day and a half easily for me with moderate to heavy. Now, the screen on time for this device was 11 hours and 10 minutes. So it lasted longer than the Mi 11 Ultra. That's impressive. That Tensor chip doing its job. Kudos to Google with the Pixel 6 Pro when it comes to battery life. Kudos to them. All right, the third device to go down, you're going to find this interesting. See if you can guess which one it'll be. Will it be the Asus, the LG, or the Redmi Note 11? It's going to be the LG. Now, let me say this about this LG V60. This thing is a friggin' monster. And this thing, more than enough, I'm going to have to get rid of this case because this case is so jacked up now, but I hate showing you with that ugly case. This device is great. I'm telling you. I mean, performance-wise, battery-wise, display-wise, performance-wise, camera-wise, speakers. I mean, look, you got a headphone jack, you got expandable storage. This is a beast. If you could get your hands on this, you should definitely get it because it's going to get Android 13 as well. But let me tell you how much screen on time I got with the LG V60. 14 hours and 32 minutes of screen on time with continuous video playback. 14 hours and 32 minutes. That's impressive. I mean, think about this device is, going on 3 years old. And I'm still getting that type of battery life. This phone, I'm telling you, if you could get your hands on this device and it's dirt cheap, you should definitely get it. It's a beast. And it's a beautiful, beautiful device. And you're getting the full package when it comes to this device. So that's the third one that went down. But that's a lot of screen on time. Now, of course, I only got two left. The Redmi Note 11 Pro and the Asus ROG Phone. Which one gets the crown as the best battery life out of these 5 devices? Now, this was something else. These two were really battling it out until the very end. I mean, they really were. Think about this. 6,000, 5,160, and it was a straight up serious battle. But there can only be one winner. So the next phone that went down, but man, did it hold its own, is the Redmi Note 11 Pro. Now, with the screen on, now let me just tell you real quick, I'm not going to go into a whole lot of details, but this is a budget device, okay? You're getting a headphone jack, expandable storage up to 512 gigs. You're getting an AMOLED display that gets super bright. You're getting really good cameras. You're getting dual stereo speakers tuned by JBL, which will blow your friggin' head off. Okay? You're getting excellent build quality. I mean, look, you're getting excellent performance. You get a 67-watt super fast charging, a fingerprint sensor in the on the side that is absolutely 100% flawless. Face unlock. Look at that little tiny punch hole. Listen, if you want a budget device that has everything, check out the Redmi Note 11 Pro. Okay? I'm telling you, if you don't want the Chinese ROM, get the global version. But I'm telling you, this phone is awesome and it's still being updated. It's going to get MIUI 16. So it still has 2 more years of software updates left in it. But let me give you the battery, okay? 15 hours of screen on time. 15 hours, okay? Now, it's funny how it seemed like everything went in its proper order. Like this has the biggest battery. So, of course, you know now that it's number 1. But then the one that had the smallest battery, which was just by 1 milliamp, which was the Xiaomi, went first. Then the one with the, a little bit. No, actually, the smallest battery. Actually, well, the LG and the Mi 11 have the same size battery, but the LG lasted a lot longer. But keep in mind, I was using Quad HD resolution with the Mi 11 Ultra, so that probably had something to do with it. The LG is only 1080p, so keep that in mind. But 15 hours of screen on time with the Redmi Note 11. This is a look. I charge this phone every other day. Sometimes I can go 2 days without charging this phone. I use this phone mostly at night when I'm, going to sleep and I'm listening to Star Trek, because I go to sleep listening to Star Trek, which is weird, but hey, everybody got their thing. But man, you talking about a beast of a device, big whopping 5,160 milliamp hour battery. Excuse me. I absolutely love this device. I ain't giving this one away, just so y'all know. That's a cheap device. You could get it for like less than 250 bucks. And of course, the battery king, the Asus ROG Phone, 6,000 milliamp hour battery. Man, the final time I got with this, 16 hours and 50 minutes. So almost 17 hours of screen on time with continuous video playback. Listen, I'm telling y'all, if you want a phone where you don't have to worry about the battery at all and you can just go absolutely crazy, this is the phone. It's a gaming phone, but look, I don't even game on this phone. This phone, I bought this for media consumption only. Okay? And these speakers, oh my, these speakers are ridiculous. These are by far the best speakers on this table. And the one and the phone that comes in second is the Redmi Note 11 Pro, JBL, crazy. Then the LG V60, then Mi 11 Ultra, and then the Pixel 6 Pro. But these speakers will blow your mind. I'm telling you, blow your mind. You see, they got the LED notification sensor, something Samsung used to have on their devices, always on display. Big giant display on here, huge, nice and bright AMOLED display. The front-facing speakers are on the front of the device, at the bottom and at the top. On the front, not at the bottom, but on the front. You got a headphone jack accompanied by a 32-bit hi-fi quad DAC, which sounds awesome. 67 watt wired charging, super fast charging. The buttons are super low, easy to get to. Listen, this is a powerhouse of a device. The cameras are really good on this. I mean, really, really good. I was impressed with the cameras on this phone. Excellent build quality. You got the RGB light if you want to turn that on right here. Look, I love the design of this device. This is my immediate consumption device. I love this. And I use it quite often. It's in heavy, heavy rotation. But I've already did a full review on everything on this table. So you can look that up in my videos in my library. You can check out the photos. You can check out all my dislikes and my likes. Do check it out, because all of these phones are beast mode status. Okay. Now, which one is my favorite on this table out of all of these devices? That's going to be the Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra. Because this device has everything. Now, coming in close is definitely would be the LGV60, because expandable memory, headphone jack, 32-bit quad DAC, great speakers, great battery life. So this would come in second. Then after that, I'd have to go with the ROG Phone, then the Redmi. The Pixel will come in last. But that was my final test with the batteries. Like I said, you can't go wrong with any of these devices. All of these devices are beast mode status. They're great devices. You will enjoy yourself with all of them. The Asus ROG Phone, the Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra, the Google Pixel 6 Pro, the LG V60, and the Redmi Note 11 Pro. Thank you all for taking the time to view this content. I do appreciate it. I hope everybody out there is staying safe and staying well, and I'll check you guys out in the next one. Peace.